In deadlines, Ethiopia says nation's eye currency swaps with the country amid rising economic optimism. And Ethiopian Airlines launches new route to Hanoi, Vietnam. Hello, this is ABC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. I'm Sentayo Tamirat with the news. Do stay tuned. Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of South Sudan, Monday Samaya Kumba, arrived in Addis Ababa for a working visit. Upon arrival at Bole International Airport, the minister was warmly received by Ambassador Dariuna Bebe, Director General for African Affairs. During his stay, the minister is scheduled to meet with senior government officials to discuss ways to strengthen bilateral relations between the two countries. Ethiopian Airlines launched a new passenger service to Hanoi, Vietnam, operating 4 times a week. This new route strengthens connectivity between Asia and Africa, bringing the airline's Asian destinations to an aid. Ethiopian Airlines Group CEO Mesfin also highlighted the route's potential to boost trade, tourism, and relations between Ethiopia and Vietnam. The airline is also exploring future cooperation with Vietnam Airlines. Founded in 1946, Ethiopian Airlines is Africa's largest carrier with over 140 aircraft and membership in the Star Alliance. Ethiopian currency birr has been included in the Russian Central Bank's currency list. The Central Bank of Russia has officially included the Ethiopian birr in its list of recognized currencies. This means that there is now an opportunity for the birr to be exchanged directly with the Russian ruble and vice versa. Based on this, the bank has set the exchange rate at about 57.58 rubles for 100 Ethiopian birr. The bank has assigned the currency code number 230 for the Ethiopian birr, and it will now publish its exchange rate on a daily basis. It is also noted that the Central Bank of Russia, in addition to the Ethiopian birr, has decided to establish official exchange rates with the currencies of 12 countries. Ethiopia says nation's eye currency swaps with the country amid rising economic optimism. Ethiopia's State Minister of Finance, Eyob Takalin, says the rising interest from countries such as the United Arab Emirates, Russia, and China in establishing currency swap deals with Ethiopia highlights the nation's growing economic strengths. He emphasized that Ethiopia is committed to expanding global trade partnerships, provided they align with the country's national interests. Shagawi Mato has more on that.
Ethiopia is undergoing macroeconomic reforms to address persistent challenges and build a more resilient, globally competitive economy. Part of the reform is the bilateral currency swap with countries, which helps to allow businesses to conduct transactions in their local currencies, facilitate trade, and potentially stabilizing Ethiopia's economy. Talking to EVC, State Minister of Finance Eyob Takalin said that as long as it secures the national interest of Ethiopia, the nation seeks to step up trade partners with countries across the globe.
Ethiopia's diplomatic relations prioritizes defending its national interest. Augmenting trade partnerships with any countries is our main focus. The National Bank agreed with the United Arab Emirates for currency swaps. There are also arrangements with China and Russia. This currency swap helps us to use their respective currencies for bilateral trade, a move aimed at enhancing economic cooperation and addressing foreign exchange challenges.
The state minister also indicated that growing demand for currency swap shows Ethiopia's economic growth.
These currency swap arrangements will help conduct trade ties with countries without utilizing our currency reserve. It brought a new impetus for the nation's economy. We will expand such currency swap with other countries. This deal demonstrates Ethiopia's rising economic growth.
The currency swap ፍላጎት ማሳየታቸው
The currency swap deals will consolidate efforts to promote the use of their respective currencies in settling transactions between Ethiopia and other countries, it was noted.
And finally, in a strong show of solidarity and environmental stewardship, a representative from the United Nations Refugee Agency, the World Food Programme, the U.S. Embassy's refugee coordinator, and Ethiopia's Refugees and Returnee Services came together to plant seedlings in Addis Ababa, reaffirming their joint commitment to sustainability and support for displaced communities. Tigist Sarnesa has more from Ethiopian News Agency's file.
Representatives of the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, World Food Programme, WFP, Refugee Coordinator of Population and Migration at the U.S. Embassy, as well as officials and staff members of the Ethiopian Refugee and Returnee Services have planted seedlings in Addis Ababa. Speaking on the occasion, UNHCR Assistant Representative for Protection in Ethiopia, David Karp, said it was his second opportunity to join the Green Legacy Initiative of planting seedlings in the country. It is fantastic and enjoyable experience, he stated, emphasizing that the planting showcases unity and is part of response to the pledge made at Global Refugee Forum 2023 to plant trees.
This is a fantastic event which is taking place today. You'll see behind us that there has been a tree planting ceremony. This is the second opportunity that I've had to be able to join this event. It's part of UNHCR's pledges which they made at the Global Refugee Forum in 2023 to green the response, to bring in a greening of the response related to the situation that we have here for refugees here in Ethiopia. So I think it's fantastic. I had a chance to plant a few trees myself. I'm here with 10 to 12 UNHCR colleagues, and it's really been a very enjoyable experience.
For his part, World Food Programme Deputy Country Director Kevin Hodgson stated that this kind of natural solutions are valuable to tackle climate crisis.
These kind of natural solutions, such as planting seedlings, I think are really valuable in addressing these kind of climate change issues. Today is only two of us here, but I know that many staff members in WFP Ethiopia have attended other planting events, so we're very happy to continue to support these kind of planting events.
Deputy Regional Refugee Coordinator of Population and Migration at the U.S. Embassy in Addis Ababa, Andrew Hill, said that he's excited to be there supporting the Green Initiative.
We're out here today because we work very closely with RRS. We support them, and they're a good partner of ours with working with refugees, and so we're happy to be out here supporting them with the Green Initiative.
Ethiopian Refugee and Returnee Services Deputy Director General Mulalem Desta said RRS has been engaging in planting seedlings as part of the Green Legacy Initiative across the refugee camps in the country.
Starting from the beginning of this Green Legacy Initiative, our company, along with development partners, embassies and refugees from the 26 refugee camps nationwide, we have been planting seedlings at multiple areas. Our goal is to reach 5 million seedlings across refugee camps. So today we have officially started that.
The Green Legacy Initiative is of paramount importance to mitigate environmental impact caused by hosting refugees in the country, the Deputy Director General added.
And a quick reminder of top stories. Ethiopia says nation's high currency swap is with the country amid rising economic optimism. And Ethiopian Airlines launches new route to Hanoi, Vietnam. That was the news from ABC World. Thank you so much for watching us. Bye-bye.